a heavyweight title fight between tuiba사 and Do Ho Choi. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Do Ho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bam Bam Tuivasa.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
Ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we'll get the kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
That was nice, right?
there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Working out of that southpaw stance.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Nice punch by Shore. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Swing and a miss by Tuivasa. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Tai Tuivasa. Under a minute now to go. Unable to land with that punch. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
15 seconds to go. Good defense to block the strike coming back. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Relax. Get some water and listen up. You're fine. Everything is good, okay? I know you can do better than this. Listen, I need you to get out there.
All right, next round is underway. He really did a nice job defensively in the previous round. You're not always winning with defense in MMA, but the crowd was oohing and eyeing as he moved that head off the center.
I mean, it was defensive brilliant. I mean, just the ability to move, to roll his shoulders, to get his hands up and lock his head as an opponent was trying to attack him was a sight to behold. It was a thing of beauty to watch a guy with such a vast understanding of defensive fighting.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. Oh, you heard about the jab.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. And they separate. Got clipped with the right hand. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
So 35 total strikes have now connected for Tai Tuivasa. Well, in terms of the accuracy rate, DC, not good. 26% of strikes thrown have landed here against Tai Tuivasa.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Well-placed kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, big left hand there. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Tuivasa gets caught with that punch.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Choi's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Throws the right hand there. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Right hand upstairs. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. And now he's got that tie clinch. Nice punch there by tuibaza. Oh, and he caught the kick.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
How about those 5 minutes? We now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round. DC, a lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Huge block there.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Right hand punch.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. I mean, geez Louise.
Uppercut there, blocked by Choi. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Try to establish that jab. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by tuibaza. And he landed the right hand there.
Nice strike.
69 total strikes have now landed for tuibaza. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Connects with a right. Blocks the shot.
Oh, big punch lands.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds to go. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Look at him flipping his hip into that kick.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Strikes out there, but I need you to be more accurate. missed a lot of.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, we'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now, DC, we'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he's moved so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
I need
Go, guys,
to be
low.
active on the ground now.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Tuivasa gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. Both fighters back to their feet now. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs. To throw that right punch straight down the pipe, it's unreal. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Lands with a right hand. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow. Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the good news is the round is over. The bad news is the cut above his eye appears to only be getting worse. So right on the stool, certainly that cut's going to get some attention, but a definite source of adversity for him in the middle of this fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready?
Fifth and final round.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Flush right. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, so a nice shot there, defending. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. Go!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly. Pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Connection there, DC.
Massive, massive big man. It seems to be on his way out. It's over.
there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in. He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.